Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa, and today I'm super excited about this very one. I have a fragrance which is a dupe for Creed Aventus, and to me it is the best dupe I have ever smelled. We can argue later, but now let's get to the details. But before we get to the details, I'd like to say a special thank you to all of you for joining me. To my subscribers, I truly and genuinely appreciate your support. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. It will help my channel to grow better. So let's get right to it. So I have here with me this luscious, lovely black and gold Lumin. This is Lumin from FA Paris. It's in the Giovanni Lorenzi series. And this is the one that is supposed to be a clone of Tiziana Terenzi's Orion, which is also an alternative to Creed Aventus. You know, they have so many variations. Everybody tries to do nuances of popular fragrances. So Tiziana Terenzi has one called Orion, and it is an alternative to Creed Aventus. And this Lumin by FA Paris is also cloning Tiziana Terenzi's Orion, which is a Creed Aventus alternative. I hope you get a whole connection here. As you can see, it has the Tiziana Terenzi bottle. This is the square one. You know, I previously introduced one called Caesar, which has the round bottle, but this one has the other type or the other shape, which is the square bottle, but it has the cup, you know, with the Tiziana Terenzi-esque look here. It is very, you know, it is very sexy. It's very nice, simple, and I like simple bottles like this. It's very pretty. It comes in the same box, black with gold stamp on it, and it opens up like this. But I didn't release the light thing. I wanted to share it or have that experience with you today. So pull it down, the sticker or the rubber slowly, and then here we have the light. It's so pretty. Then you can release the flip like this, and then the fragrance just stands beautifully in it like this. It stands beautifully in it like this. So this is the package and then the bottle itself. Very pretty. This fragrance is quickly becoming one of my favorites. I really am impressed by the Giovanni Lorenzi's line that FA Paris is doing. The two that I have sampled or I have introduced so far have really been one that I genuinely like. I really like them. Caesar is a love. This is also a love for me, and I think it's making me want to try the others. So maybe with time I'll be able to try the others, but for now we have Lumin. And Lumin, the notes in Lumin are quite similar to that of Creed Aventus: pineapple, apple, bergamot, red currant, birch, thyme, patchouli, jasmine, cedar, incense, agarwood, musk, and amber. These are the notes that FA Paris gives as being in this fragrance. The only difference I can smell between this and Creed Aventus is that Creed is brighter, whilst this one is like a darker, more evening, formal version of Creed. You know, Creed is an all year, day, morning, afternoon, evening scent. You can wear it every day for all occasions. This, on the other hand, takes a darker turn. When you first spray this at the opening, it gives you a blast of that citrus and pineapple. It gives you that lovely blast of citrus, pineapple, bergamot, you know, in the opening. But it quickly dries down and goes into this smoky, woody, patchouli fragrance. It has a dose of this moss, like an oak moss, which is quite prominent. So it makes this like a greener, smokier, darker version of Creed Aventus. I really enjoy this. It is very well blended. It is smooth, you know. Creed is known for its gentlemanly appeal. It is really appealing. This particular one is marketed towards both men and women. It is unisex. but it leans quite masculine. But personally, it's my personal preference. I enjoy unisex and some masculine fragrances. And this Lumin, it's really a pleasant one, which has really captured my heart. I love it. I love it. Since I've had this, I've worn it a couple of times, and each time it's really pleasant. It's really enjoyable. The only difference, as I said, is the opening. Creed is more effervescent, brighter. The pineapple is more prominent. You get the citruses and the bergamot. But this particular one, not so much. It is more at the, subdued, and you get the smokiness and the woodiness and the moss. Yeah, you get that green vibe to it more. It makes it really appropriate for evening, although it's appropriate for morning, afternoon. To me, it is more appropriate for evening. So depending on how you want to wear it, maybe you can just be light on the sprayer and it will work perfectly for office, for regular daytime activities. Lumin, however, is not a beast mode. I get about 4 to 5 hours. Even on clothes, I get about 4 to 5 hours on clothes and about 4 or 3 hours on my skin. So you can go heavy on the on the sprayer and it will perform excellently. You can also decant, as I always say. I usually decant or take the fragrance with me wherever I go and reapply. And with that, you get a better performance. Maybe you can use it for the first 4 hours or 5 hours and then reapply if you're in the office or you're going out, where you would keep, you will spend quite a number of hours there. But it is very pleasant. It is, it projects, an arm's length. People 3-4 feet away from you can smell you. It forms a very nice scent bubble around you, and it's so nice in the air. When you smell it in the air, it is so nice. You get the Creed DNA, you get that, but it has a touch of something different, which is the smokiness and the moss. That greeny smokiness, patchouli really shines in this fragrance, which makes it more sexy. So more appropriate for date nights, formal events, those kind of events, evening night out. It's perfectly will suit it. You can easily blind buy this. Creed as a known or popular scent. It's one that a lot of people appreciate. It is loved by both men and women. It is a DNA you cannot miss. People easily recognize Creed Aventus, and blind buying this is not going to, you're going to really have your money's worth if you blind buy this fragrance. Lumin retails between $40 to $45, $50. On other websites that I've seen this, the prices are a little bit higher, but I got this from a local shop, and I'll try and link that shop in the description. So you can just scout around and see, and probably you can get it at a discounted website. You can get something from a website that will discount the fragrance for you. This is a very good alternative to Creed Aventus or Tiziana Terenzi's Orion, which this particular bottle is trying to mimic. It is really good. It is worth every penny you spend on this, and I think you would really enjoy it, both male and female, but it leans more masculine. I have personally tried the Club de Nuit Intense Man, which is also a non-dupe, a famous dupe for Creed Aventus, and it is a good one. But this has a little something, a little more something, which is quite missing in that particular one. So it is in the same family, the same Creed Aventus DNA, but with a touch of smokiness and oak mass and green to it. That is basically the only difference between this. I much prefer this to Club de Nuit Intense Man. That is my personal preference, but I also enjoy Club de Nuit Intense Man a lot. This is my opinion on Lumin by F.A. Paris. F.A. Paris is a subsidiary of Fragrance World, which is also known as they are known for a lot of clone fragrances, and I think with the Giovanni Lorenzi line, they've done some excellent job, and I'll just give it to them. So On this note, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me. I am grateful that you always support me, and I can't thank you enough. I honestly can't thank you enough. I am genuinely grateful. If you are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Please also press the notification bell so that you get prompted each time I post. This is all I have for you today. Thank you. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.